Welcome back to Let's Play FTL. I'm Nye, and we are returning to the Bravais, we are returning to the fields, and we are returning to hopefully get something done. I don't know what we're going to get done. I just hope something gets done. I hope some achievement is awarded. I hope that I get to feel good about myself at some point in the near future. Now, we of course know that's not going to happen, that I'm just spouting empty statements, and that this end's going to run in another abject failure. But, well, I can but hope. This right here is an example of exactly how well this is not going to go down. We have a ship defense drone here, and this thing has 2 heavy lasers, so I'm going to end up taking just crap tons of damage. I'm not going to be able to get really anything through here. Except I am. Okay, then. Well, one of our weapons is already offline. This is a really terrible start. We're just going to be taking damage after damage after damage here. I cannot even believe this is a first jump. And once again, the heavy crystal blaster is proving again that it cannot be trusted to do any job correctly. And we continue to take absolutely horrible damage. Let's get that going. At least they missed one. I mean, yeah, they missed one, but now I've got to go get stuff fixed, and their drone is back in working order. Which is probably about the worst thing that could be happening right now. And now it's offline, but their heavy lasers coming back on. We've already taken 8 damage in the first jump of the run. Hopefully the reward is going to accommodate this, but I kind of doubt it. Let's see, 14 scrap and 15 scrap. It's okay, but that's, you know, that's not a huge amount for me. So I'm hoping we're going to get a little bit more something. Empty beacons is exactly what I'm not looking for. I'm looking for very full beacons. I'm looking for beacons that give me a lot of stuff. Now, this could be interesting, but remember, it's going to be a heavy laser followed up by a beam weapon, and my weapons don't fire very fast, so I'm not going to be able to stop it. We're going to be taking, well, apparently we're not going to be taking damage. Okay, well, I'm happy to be proven wrong in this case. That's completely fine by me. Heavy crystal takes out their cockpit, and then we're going to follow up with the crystal first. And that's cool. I am okay with stuff like this. I am okay with not taking damage. That is okay. That is good. Game. You do not have to feel bad about not screwing me over every time. It's okay. You can do this. But don't do this. This is bad. Don't do this. This is not the type of thing you need to do. You do not have to be upset. You do not have to talk to, you know, other games about how upset you are that you can't kill your players quickly. It's alright. It's understandable. You don't have to feel impotent. You don't have to beat the crap out of your players every time they play. Luckily, the game did give me the exact tools I need to beat this sort of enemy early. Because now I have level 2 shields going on here, so I don't have to worry about taking damage off of a combination like that. And I also have the weapons to take out their weapons. And now, you know, my ship can feel fairly safe in the job it has to do. Let's get Philip here back onto a reasonable amount of health. Not quite as much scrap as I would have appreciated from that, but it's okay. That was only 1 distress beacon. I'm going to go ahead and go up through this nebula and hopefully see some nice stuff here. Let's go ahead and attack this ship. It is going to be a ship that does have 2 basic lasers, so we could take a little bit of damage off of this. Ow! I mean, it's not as if this, it's not as if I didn't figure this would happen, but, ow! And there was the Crystal Vengeance absolutely failing to connect. So it looks like that does not have the 100% accuracy that Trance thought it did. Not that that's a problem. We don't care. It is obnoxious. Gonna see if I can take out their, awesome. No, we're not gonna let you go. You're gonna die. You dealt damage to my ship, even if it was only 1 damage. Excellent. Okay, so just enough scrap to get ourselves back up to nominal power. And I'm going to try to hit these next 2 beacons in the, Okay, I can deal with this. That's a ship I do not have to fear. Gonna try to go to the 2 beacons in the nebula, jump to that spare beacon right outside, and then go to that distress beacon. I am really hoping to get at least level 4 engines before we leave, because we are well on track to have a really good opening run here, which I'm hoping will snowball us into super power run mode and get us a win. Potentially with an achievement in tow, though that is not, of course, necessary at all, but it would be appreciated. Let's see, no, I'm not accept that offer. Unfortunately, the last episode did more than just disappoint me in terms of if it was good or not. It also broke our winning streak on the final boss. Previous to that, we had 3 wins in a row with the final boss, which is a little bit impressive, if I do say so myself, considering we are talking hour-and-a-half long runs here. So being able to get 3 in a row that you don't fail is definitely something nice. It's something I appreciate, something I feel good about, but we lost that, unfortunately. This right here is a rock cruiser, and I am very pleased to say and see that. That's starting us off to a good start when it comes to our Clash of the Titans achievement. And I am also very pleased to see that we are not getting damaged. I am not gonna take that Fairy Janus offer, as much as I would like to, but right now my fuel is actually really good. 21 fuel this early. I think at this point last episode, I was rocking more like 9. So we are a very generous ways up, and honestly, I prefer the scrap. Got little to nothing from the actual fight, though. I'm gonna hit this distress beacon. I do have time for that. Yeah, got little to nothing from the actual fight. Sending my crew to, let's see. Lost a crew member, and once again, it's the exact guy in that shields room. Apparently, that room with the shields is cursed, because every time I lose a crew member, it is always that room. Honestly, I really shouldn't be doing any of these risky distress beacons where I could lose a crew member, but, you know, the chance of reward is a little bit too great for me to just give up. Okay, so it looks like their weapons are now offline, which is truly fantastic. But yeah, I can't just give up on getting something nice from those, even though I seem to fail them more often than not lately with no blue options. Hopefully I'll get a nice reward from this one. Not really much in the way of scrap, unfortunately. So we, yeah, it looks like we're just going to not hit that, well, actually, there's another civilian ship here. This is another double reward scenario, so I might actually pull off, level 2 shields, or, level 4 shields. 4 bars in shields, 4 bars in, weapons. Yeah, actually, that'd be fantastic. No, 4 bars in shields, 4 bars in engines might actually just be doable, depending on what the reward for this is. I wouldn't actually be opposed to not getting scrap, but getting a full repair instead. That would be okay. But, yeah, scrap was okay. It wasn't the level of scrap I was hoping for by any means. But it was okay. And we could still walk away with at least level 4 engines, depending on... Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say, depending on if we get something good off of this fight. I only need 3 scrap to actually walk away with level 4 upgraded engines, and I only need basically 20, I only need 20, well, no, 28 scrap to walk away from this with fully upgraded engines. So I don't, it's not necessarily a bad thing. So we'll enjoy the rockin' music as we continue to fight our way out of here. Take out that guy with little to no issues. 11 scrap right there. And another 15 scrap. Didn't quite hit the marker I needed, so we are still about 2 scrap off of upgrading. That's going to be absolutely fine. We do have a long red line on this this set of jumps, so I'm looking forward to see what we're going to get out of this. Hopefully it's going to be a lot of rock sectors, maybe rock homeworlds. Got a forward scout of the Rebel fleet here. They do have some sort of drone on their side, something they activated already, and since we don't see it, that can mean it's one of 2 things. It's either a ship repair drone or it's an anti-personnel. Obviously, anti-personnel would be my preference, but it doesn't look like it's going to end up mattering, so let's go ahead and continue firing here. Looks like like I'm definitely going to be in line for a good series of upgrades. So, looks like their FTL still delayed, thankfully, but they are getting their repairs done particularly quickly. There goes, okay, there goes that, and we're good. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to upgrade my ship quickly like I would have if I was not going for Weapons Pre-Igniter achievement, because honestly, I don't see it happening right now. So we're going to go ahead and do upgrades as I would normally, things like, you know, shields and engines and probably weapons if I get a weapon drop. Now this is terrible. It's not as bad as it could be, but it's one of those things I don't like. I will probably be taking damage off of that missile. Did miss, that's good. And their weapons are offline, which is even better. We're going to go ahead and just take down everything they have to offer. They do not have a ship repair drone, because their doors are not opening, nothing's moving, but they did get... Maybe they do have a ship repair drone. No, they do! It just went and fixed its stuff really very quickly. So now it's off... Well, it's not offline, but it has been partially destroyed, which is excellent. One more shot should do it. It's definitely going to hit, because their cockpit was out, and we are good to continue onwards. We are gaining a nice amount of scrap. What are we going to find here? Got an AI here that's going to try to stop us. You can't stop us. Nobody can. Except for the people who can. In which case, yes, you can. We don't want that. Here comes a missile. Nothing I could have done about that, so I'm not going to cry over spilt milk. What I am going to do is try to take out their weapons, which I did take out the weapon that mattered, which is awesome. Next, I'm going to try to take out their cockpit, but I am going to wait until both of my weapons are powered up before I start doing that, to make sure I can sneak some sort of attack through. Okay, so they are now delayed. Now we can start working on their shields. Come on, come on. Excellent. And there go their shields, which means that I'm going to be able to fairly easily take this out from now. Okay, Crystal is firing. There go their shields. There go their weapons. We did take a little bit of damage, but nothing much. Nothing I have to be very upset about. Okay, so let's go ahead and lead these guys to their destination. We got 11 scrap off of that. There's a quest marker way the hell out there. I have to go upwards. I'm glad I checked all those beacons before I started jumping. We are going to be taking out another one of these ships, and this is actually, I'm actually not going to take out their weapons, because there's really no point. I'm going to go ahead and take out their, cockpit and, just take out their cockpit and their, engines, I guess, to make sure they can't run, because I know this ship is going to try to run from me at some point. So their engines are gone. There's the attempt to run, which is interesting. But it's not going to happen, which is also good. Not going to accept their offer of surrender either, because there's really no point. And we get 24 scrap for our trouble. Rapidly going up the scrap ladder. I am going to need 100 just to upgrade shields up to level 3. Let's go ahead and destroy this automated ship to get to the storage cache. I am going to be looking, I'm going to be very much on the lookout for another weapon of some sort very, very soon here. I would really appreciate seeing a Heavy Laser Mark 1, Burst Laser Mark 1. I'm not even setting my sights as high as a Mark 2 here. All I need is Mark 1. Here comes another shot off that missile, which takes out my engines, or... Now their weapons go offline. We are at about half health, which... I'm not pleased about. I'm never happy about being at half health ever. But in this case, you know, I can't do anything about it for one, and also I feel, wow, it's very unusual for the burst laser to miss. I'm not pleased about it, but there goes the heavy laser, which always misses. We're gonna be good. There goes that guy. Engines are gradually going to be fixed. Investigating the station gets us absolutely nothing, but we are going to be able to upgrade our shields to level 3 very rapidly. Going to need about 50 scrap in order to actually get the power to use them. To demand the surrender of these guys' goods. We're going to go ahead and do this. fight in there that we should win. Definitely looks like we're winning right now, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. I don't know what that bomb is. That bomb could cause problems. But it blows up in an empty room, so... Let's see. Well, that time it dropped in my medical bay. And again, not the worst place for it to go. If it had dropped in weapons, or if it dropped in, weapons or cockpit would have been bad. But it didn't, so we're good. Let's go ahead and upgrade power bars. So I will be able to, if I so choose, run level 3 shields directly off the bat in any given event, which I may do. I'm going to be a little bit more interested right now in getting another weapon of some sort because we are now in a very good way from a defensive standpoint because, you know, level 3 shields and level 4 engines. So we're doing pretty well there. I am looking along lines of weapons because we are going to start seeing shields that I'm going to have a little bit of trouble fighting, actually. So we're going to be looking for that. Got absolutely nothing here. Let's jump here. Empty beacons, empty beacons. Got a Rebel Scout here. I'm okay with that. Kind of wish my engines were a little bit hardier, but I'm okay with fighting a Rebel Scout. We are going to go ahead and double burst their weapons. That's going to hit. Doesn't hit any place I'm particularly worried about. And their missiles are now offline. Now we're running into a very similar problem that we did last episode, which is just kind of a lack of shops that we can heal up at. So I'm going to be on the lookout for a shop. Hopefully when I have a lot of scrap so I can get myself fully upgraded. But we're also going to be looking again for a weapon. Even a weak weapon, a cheap weapon would work. Just something I'm going to be able to use just to get my shields offline a little bit so I can let the crystals do their work. So as I said, a burst laser Mark 1, a heavy laser Mark 1. I'm really looking for anything that only takes 1 power to use. But even something that takes 2 power would be acceptable because I can just take the crystal heavy offline and throw that instead. We've got hostiles on the ship. Let's get you and you into that room, and we're just going to get the medical bay running, and we're just going to jump as soon as this ends because I do not want to be sitting here when the sun goes off for any reason. So just jump to the question marker. It's probably going to be a trap if I had to make a guess. And no, it's a store. Okay, good. I have nothing to sell. I don't really have anything I can do, so we're just going to sit here for a minute and let this fight sort of ensue. I really need an extra 5 scrap from something. So I was kind of hoping this would actually be a scrap reward, because that's going to let me get the power to get my shields online a little bit higher. And I also want to get doors up a little bit further. Okay, come on. Take him out. There we go. You get back to your room. You get back to your room. I'm trying to decide if I want to fix my ship or if I want to wait. Actually, I'm going to get rid of the Crystal Vengeance because I don't really need it. And I'm going to go ahead and fix my ship. And then we're going to go ahead and upgrade our power so that way we can do this. Somehow, I don't think I'm going to regret getting rid of the Crystal Vengeance. It just, because it doesn't have the 100% hit chance and it doesn't proc particularly often, I will definitely take that trade. I don't, NG Homeworlds will be my next jump. I don't really, feel that bad about getting rid of it. Okay, where do I want to go? I guess I'll start jumping around the back end here and start working my way forwards. Explain that I'm friendly, get absolutely nothing for it. I'm sure if I tried to take advantage of that one point, I'd have to fight them. Secure the cache, get some scrap. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my doors now because we are getting boarded a surprising amount. That store is going to laugh at me for a while, so I might have to go jump to that store after I do this fight and save the civilian ship. I am very glad that I upgraded my doors now. Close that door. Did not quite take their weapons offline. They took my O2 offline. That's not terrible, honestly, but it's not good either. Gonna go ahead and open up this back route to see if I can get air out of this area too, because doing so will probably help me out. Yep, there we go. That's exactly what I expected them to do. I applaud myself for my forethought, and we'll continue working on these guys. Get you back in your room. So doing okay. This is going to be a good sector for us, I'm hoping. We're already at 20 scrap, so I don't need that much more to buy a weapon. I would prefer if I got a weapon off of this. Let's see, contact civilian ship, and there's a heavy laser Mark 1. It's exactly what I was asking for. It's exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm just going to skip the store now that I have what I'm looking for. But I'm going to hope that a stress beacon, it was a trap, okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull a point out of engine so I can get the heavy laser running. And we should be able to do a lot to these guys with this amount of firepower. Heavy laser's ready, but I can't do anything with it by itself. We're going to lead off with the heavy laser by a second, and then go ahead and let everything else fire at the same time. And now their shield's completely offline. And now I can turn on auto fire again. I can let the heavy laser run on its own because I do not need to be, setting up the fire anymore. No, I'm not going to accept the surrender. I'm going to kill them, get 28 scraps. It's going to allow me to upgrade my power bar so I can get engines back to full power. And we'll go ahead and jump to the next stress beacon. Dislodge the ship by shooting at rocks, take some damage, get some scrap, the usual thing. What do I have down here? Go ahead and attack this ship, okay. They have a bomb, and they have, of course, a teleporter. I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy out of this room, because I can't help but feel that having him in that room is gonna be, yeah, probably not good. Now, he's working on that door. That door is open. He could just go in through there. Now, I'm not upset that he's not, because, let me think about it. But he could have. Their shields are now offline. I'm gonna go ahead and close that set of doors. I'm gonna leave those doors open, though, just so I can make sure that remains in vacuum for a few seconds. Close those doors, get you back into your position. You'll take a couple bits of damage from walking through the vacuum, but honestly, you could have just held your breath for that walk. And we're good. So that heavy laser Mark 1 is going to do exactly what I'm hoping it's going to do. We're going to go ahead and upgrade our engines and get ready to get our evasion going again. Looks like we're going to go to the exit with little to no problems here. Completely okay with that. Upgrade our evasion, make another jump, and get ready to go to the exit. Probably not going to jump around past the exit very much. I just don't see a point. Got intruder on Jack. We'll go ahead and side with him. We're going to take some damage. It's the typical thing. I kind of expected it. I did it going in expecting it because I wanted another crew member to run shields. So I'm not too put out that it didn't work the way I was hoping. I'm a little bit concerned about the... go ahead and prime that stuff. Fire these. Hopefully get one or two through. Yes, take out their shields. It's exactly what I was hoping for. Gonna go ahead and turn off auto fire because I gotta actually do this correctly. It's gonna be NGs, of course. Maybe one or two Mantis, but I'm expecting mostly NG on this one. Actually, the heavy laser I'm gonna fire afterwards. First, it's gonna be the heavy lasers, and then it's gonna be, first it's gonna be crystals, then it's gonna be the heavy laser to sort of take that stuff offline, and then I can turn auto fire on and finish this off. Oh, damn, that actually, that got through. That's exactly what I was hoping wouldn't happen, actually. But now it's not going to be a problem anymore. So took a little bit more damage, probably 2 points of damage or so. Nothing I'm too concerned about. And we're going to go ahead and jump to the next area, to the exit. I'm thinking about maybe going to one or two beacons over here, but demand the surrender of their goods. This one's going to be a bit chancy just because of the fact that they have level 2 shields. But I think we should be fine. I might take some damage off of these missiles, though. Yeah, I was kind of expecting that to happen because they do focus on that a lot. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and heavy laser, do the same thing we've been doing, just get their get that offline, and now I can start focusing on getting their engines down. Okay, you get here. Let's open that door and just equalize that out a little bit. get that going there. So their ship's basically a sitting duck for me. Let's get you in here. Excellent. Okay. Now, unfortunately, their shields have come back online, so my heavy laser's not going to be that useful for the time being. But we're already in a pretty good position. Let's get you back into your room. Close the doors. You go and heal up real quick. And one more shot should do it. Okay, how are we doing? Let's go ahead and look at our ship. Upgrade, upgrade, done. I like where we're at. Let's go ahead and let the guy fix for a few seconds. Okay, you can go heal a little bit. We're doing pretty well. This is, I forget which sector this is. This sector 4, I think. So we're about halfway through. I think it's a sector 3 even. These are some stores. I don't see any reason to do that, so we're just gonna skip that and go to the pirate-controlled sector. I got nothing to sell, and I got nothing for them, so there's no real point doing that. I am a little bit concerned that we're not seeing a rock-controlled sector right now, so this looks like this may be another, we're gonna grab the weapon. Yes, that's good. So that was the, Crystal Stasis Pod event. Apparently it can happen in this ship. Let's see, do I want to do that? Yeah. Okay, he's got a Mantis ship here. Really, really want to be not hit by that major missile. But I'm really concerned by the fact we're not seeing any rock sectors right now. I'm hoping we're going to see some of the next couple of jumps, but or the next couple of sectors. Yeah, that thing's probably going to hit. No, it missed. That's good. I'm really kind of concerned about that. So, you know, I really hope this is not going to be another episode where we're just not going to see anything. Because we've been getting a lot of those as of late, and I'd like to not see more of those. I'd like to see that fire, too. Thank you. Just need one more thing to hit, and we're good. Scrap is okay. I do need a 50 to get my weapon control up, so I need another 30 now. Yeah, I kind of figured that wasn't going to work. Was trying to go up around the back end, but I messed this up here. It's fine, I got fuel. So I need another 30 in order to get my ion blast going. Definitely a civilian ship here. Once again, getting as much rewards, as many rewards from as many people as possible is going to be my MO here. I'm going to go ahead and work on the ion blast, take their shields offline. I do not appreciate that. Let's going to go ahead and move this guy into the next room. So we're just going to go ahead and take out their shields like this. Or we're not going to take out their shields like that. Apparently that's how that's not going to happen. But we are going to do this and take down as many weapons as possible. Into this room. Actually, I should probably close some doors. No, actually, these doors need to remain open. And they go down. So that ion blast is going to be definitely helpful. I am extremely glad that we were able to pick one of those up. Let's go ahead and get our power back online. Do this. Wait for that guy to die. And he goes down in a steaming pile of rocks. I don't know how I'm seeing rock crew members attacking my ship, but not rock ships. It's obnoxious. Oh, excellent. I'm a real big fan of this engagement right here. I'm a gigantic fan, a huge fan. I wish I could get this engagement's autograph, because this is how I want things to go from here on out. Any sarcasm you hear in my voice is not there, actually. This is I'm really happy to see a ship I'm facing against that does not have any shields and no real way to damage me. That's wonderful. Does have a little bit of high evasion, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. I'm willing to take another ship out without taking any damage. Okay. Go ahead and attack this pirate. Here, finally, we're seeing a rock scout. It does have level 3 shields. I'm not pleased about that in the slightest, but we are going to take that down a peg, just like so. And then hopefully my crystal stuff is going to be able to get that down a little bit further, which it did. And then my heavy laser is going to go finish the job, and we'll start taking out their weapons now. I like that strategy. It should work even up until level 4 for the most part. No, I'm going to ignore your pleas because you are rocks, and I have a ancestral hatred of you guys. It's going to be rock genocide in here pretty quick. And that should be, the runs are blending together now, but that should be the second rock that I have killed so far this run, I think. Definitely attack these guys and go ahead and ion blast their shields. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one of these and one of these, and that should work. Okay, good. Their cockpit's gone. Gonna wait for the... Oh, nope, ion blast took care of it. So now we can go ahead and do this. They do not have weapons I care about. This is going to be, yet again, more free scrap for me. So this is how I want all of these runs to go. This is how I want all of these beacons to go, for at least for the time being. We just opened up like 4 rips in their ship even before we actually killed them. Their ship was Swiss cheese. Okay, so we are doing really excellently on the scrap and upgrade front. There may be intruders on my ship, but where are they? They're in these rooms. But what I cannot tell is where in those rooms they are. It look like they're probably in this door right here. But, yeah, they're breaking into this room. They're trying to break the shields, and now they're going up in this direction. You are just going to walk out of that room. That should probably be open. We're just going to let them attack the engines for a little bit. Now they're going to go trying to attack their way out again. Let them out so they can start attacking their way down here. As long as they leave the pilot and everybody alone, that's going to be fine by me. Looks like they all bit the dust. Not pleased by the fact that that was a jump with no reward from it, but beggars can never be choosers. Okay. Well, I mean, they can, but yeah, they probably shouldn't be. They're begging, after all. Okay, so their shields are almost offline already, so I'm probably going to do is wait for that ion blast to fire again. Probably going to take a shot off of this thing. I'm hoping not. Yeah, that hit. Brings me down to 50% health. Ion blast, I need you to... You know what? Let's do that. And do that so we can take down their weapons. Excellent. Okay, I just need the ion blast to hit, and I can take out everything they own. That's gonna hurt. I'm kind of surprised we're actually taking damage now, considering the type of evasion we have. We're almost up to 50% already. So taking damage right now is amazing. Apparently there is a fire going on my ship, and we're having some trouble actually hitting. There we go. We're going to ignore their pleas. That fire must be in this area. Let's go ahead and remove those, open those doors to make sure that those go away. Crystal, please take down their weapons. Thank you. And somehow that weapon, of all things, didn't get destroyed. But the good news is their missile got destroyed mid-flight. Only got 29 scrap from that one. Yep, seems like we did put out that fire, which is good. Upgrade. We're up to 51% evade chance, so I am just shy of max level engines. Bring the cargo scattered aboard. Get some scrap. I think there is a very bad event that can happen from that, but I don't think I've ever seen it. Distress beacon. Gonna ignore that request because I do not want to risk losing another crew member. Jump into the nebula right here, and then we'll jump on to the next beacon. Definitely attack at least one more pirate. I am okay with that. I am always okay with that. Unfortunately, the ion blast missed. Darn, my heavy crystal fired. I was trying to avoid that. Okay, but if ion blast hits, we'll just go ahead and do that. The second ion blast hit, we are probably going to have to weather this through. Doesn't look like it actually hit, though. Okay. Let's spread the love throughout their ship. weapons are offline for the most part. No, we're not going to accept surrender. And we might have to deal with another... Nope, they didn't get a chance to fire, and that is okay by me. Another 20 scrap. I'm at 52 scrap now. I think what I might do... I'm going to hold on to it, because what I really want next is a cloaking device or a better weapon. What am I going to find here? Nothing. Okay, we got... Once again, mantis areas. We are giving us all mantis and no rock, again. Which is endlessly annoying. I don't get what's up. We are not seeing anything that we need. And we're end up seeing, like, really scary ships. This one has, 2 burst laser Mark IIs. It's gonna be 6 shots fired. Thankfully, most of them are missing, but, that could be really frightening to face down. Not even could be, is. I really want to see my Ion Blast hit so I can do something about that. Okay, 1 just went offline. I can deal with the other one, but I need 1 to go offline at the very least. Let's get the heavy laser in there, and they're gone. Okay, so that could have been frightening, but we're fine. Definitely going to accept this crew member. It's a Mantis. That is absolutely fine by me, so we actually do have shield support now, so our shields can actually start being brought online faster than they were previously. I'm going to definitely attempt to download the ship's data stores. Going to have a fight going on. That's okay by me. I am a little bit annoyed by the fact that there is a level 2 drone here, but I do not think that we're going to be taking much in the way of damage as long as I can take that drone offline, because that drone is what will actually do some damage to me. So the drone is now offline. For now, it'll definitely come back online, given this is a automated ship and it repairs itself. Go ahead and fire those, see if we can take its shields down. I did get 1 damage on it. Not quite enough, though. So I need to see another hit land in here from the crystals here. I only got 1 in, unfortunately. Seeing a little bit of lag. There we go. Okay. Game's having a little bit of trouble responding. But I think we'll be absolutely fine. We did, I don't know what that impacted with. We're having a lot of trouble hitting this thing. Especially with those shields offline. That's a bit concerning. There we go. Okay, 1 or 2 more hits. That should do it. Brings our scrap total up to 137. I'm going to be on the lookout for a store now. Going to try to get something going here. Let's see. Got another AI ship. This one is very, very troublesome for me. I'm actually really annoyed by this. Okay, let's get everything going here. And this is only our first level 4 shield we're going to have to deal with. Okay, come on. Make it through. Make it through. Not good enough. That's our ion weapon taken down, which I need my ion weapon for this to actually work, so that's pretty terrible. I don't even know where you came from, but if you're willing to work on my behalf, that's wonderful. I'm going to go ahead and, I don't want to have to fire without the ion support, but it looks like I'm going to have to. Can I sneak something through? No, everything misses. It jumps. We're going to have to run now. And that means I'm not going to have the time to explore and do stuff like I wanted to. Someone's in trouble. You need to get out of that room. Got hostiles, which is terrible. Actually, why are you running? You two, go deal with that. Okay, let's go ahead and have you go work on fixing that. And now you go work on fixing that now that there's... no rift in there, now there's air in the room. This is a really close fight, which is very, very, very worrying. Okay, now that I can jump, I'm going to. I'm not sure if oh, come on, are you kidding me? Okay, so we did get the flash, but we didn't actually get the fire, which is good. That's gonna be terrible. I'm going to get you into this room so you can heal up, because you're going to need to take out those men. Ion Blast is going to the wrong spot, but that's okay, as long as it hits. You need to get out of that room. Heavy needs to fire. And I just lost my captain due to a really well-placed bomb on their part. Let's see, who, you're my... No, you, get up here. We do have a fire, that's cool, I can deal with that fire, without any problem at all. I am completely okay with that fire. What I'm not okay with is that, but it did stop very quickly. Let's go ahead and do that. Take down their weapons, please, for the love of God, take down their weapons. I don't know how that fire is spreading in a vacuum. God, come on. I cannot seem to shut down their weapons fast enough, and now we're taking a crap ton of damage. You two... Actually... I don't even care about that rift right now. What I care about is getting out of this area. We're jumping. Just in time, too. No, my ship exploded even though I was jumping. That's absolutely terrible. It's even worse than the last episode because I should have been out, but there's nothing I could have done. So that's that, guys. We had a really good run starting with, but again, we are not seeing anything in the way of, rock ships. So, at least we didn't have to go further and not see one. So I'll see you guys next time, and hopefully we'll have a little bit better luck. I'll see you then.